live from the X Center in Red Bank, New Jersey, on the campus of Red Bank Catholic High School. The Lighthouse Sports Network, in conjunction with the Garden State Athletic Network, presents Shore Conference boys basketball, as tonight in a Class B North matchup. It's the Freehold Boro Colonials with a record of 6-10 and 1-6 in B North, take on the Red Bank Catholic Casey's with a record of 12-5 and 5-2 in Class B North. Hello, everybody. I'm Dean Perry, and joining me tonight is Greg Cardone. Well, RBC tied with Marlboro and Colts Neck in B North. They had a tough loss last night against Ranny, who obviously almost pulled the miracle comeback when we were here a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and they just got them the other night. So good evening, Dean. Thanks for having me aboard. And, yeah, I'm looking forward to this matchup. It's obviously their second time to go around. And obviously the Freehold Boro team is led by Mike Cush, the senior. He put up 28 points against RBC last time in a loss. So look for him to obviously continue that scoring. He does average just below 20 points. And RBC comes in well balanced, also stacked. You know, they're number 3 in the Shore Sports Insider top 10. Like I mentioned, they just got tripped up. But if Freehold has any chance of knocking off RBC, they're going to have to slow them down on the three-point line. I mean, they come in here shooting lights out. Matter of fact, Dean, last time they played, 16 three-pointers by the RBC Cases against Borough. They've got to slow that down if they have any chance to stay in this game.
Yeah, especially they're not on the home court this time, too, and it was lopsided, so we'll see how Freehold Boro plays it tonight.
Yeah, without a doubt. And I'm also curious to see how RBC is going to defend, you know, Cush, if you think about it, right? They're going to need to get extra scoring from some other role players. You know, what do they do? Do they do box of one? Or they just like dig in a little bit more? So interesting to see, because when you have a star player like that, you figure if you take them out, that's going to give you a better chance to lead yourself to victory.
Yeah, Cush is almost averaging 20 points a game, and nobody else has 100 points on the season right now.
Yeah, I would think everything's going to go through number 5, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So, and we mentioned just a few moments ago, RBC has a plethora of guys that can pick up the pace with, you know, Hankowski and Biasi and you know, Corsiari and Hager. They got a well-balanced attack. So they've got their hands full, Freehold Boro, but we'll see what happens.
Yes, and also next week we'll be back here. Colts Neck comes in, so that could be for the division title next week.
Well, how about that, right? You know, Colts Neck trying to, you know, get back to where they were last year as that, you know, their championship. Exactly, and maybe they do it again. I mean, RBC's they're stacked and loaded. They're competing very well, but I will say this: they're coming in, you know, a little bit, you know, feeling like they got to get back on the winning track. I mean, they're 2-3, I believe, in their last 5.
Yes.
So they've got a little bit of a downtime here, and they're going to try to get right against this Colonial team for sure.
Yeah, they gave CBA tough game, 69-65, and then lost to Marlboro, which was a close game here, but they lost to them there, 61-58, beat St. John Vianney, and then lost to Ranny last night. So, and also it's back-to-back for them as well. Yeah,
as you mentioned, that's a gauntlet right there, right? So, you know, they're probably looking to get right here tonight. But looking at the first matchup, Freehold Boro was only down 8 at halftime, and then they got smoked in the third quarter. I'm sure, you know, RBC is going to want a little better jump on that so they don't, you know, keep them hanging around and having them believe they have a chance to knock them off.
All right, and also looking at B North, as I mentioned, Marlboro, RBC, and Colts Neck are all at 5-2, and Randy's at 4-3, so they get a couple more wins. You know, you can get that 4th team right in there as well.
Yeah, that would be awesome. I mean, that's all you want. You just want them, as they're coming around now, obviously they're coming that second trip around. A lot of things can really, really tighten up here in every division, including the B North.
Well, it is senior night here at RBC, so we'll honor the 2 seniors, Ryan Saxton and James Hankowski.
Welcome to the X Center at Red Bank Catholic High School. At this time, we ask that you join us as we take the time to honor 2 Red Bank Catholic seniors in their contributions to the program over the past 4 years. It has been an honor and my privilege to coach these young men through their careers with the Cases and watch them become the people and leaders they are today. First, the guard from Tipton Falls, #1, Ryan Saxton. Ryan arrived at RBC in the fall of 2022. His effort, positive attitude, and team-first mentality has set a great precedent for the program. Ryan's fearless and courageous style has pushed the Casey's program. Ryan has 147 career points and 124 career rebounds. He scored his career high 2 weeks ago in the Founders Cup. Ryan is joined by his parents, Megan and John. Thank you, Ryan. Our second senior, a guard from Middletown, number 10, James Hankowski. James has been in the program for 4 years, but in the last 2 seasons he has put his stamp on the program. First with his outside shooting, and now with his leadership. James has 471 career points over the past 2 seasons, including 133 three-pointers, 66 so far this season. James is joined by his parents, Jim and Maria Hankowski, and his sister Marie. Thank you, James. Thank you, James and Ryan. It has been a privilege, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season and what the future holds for both of you.
All right, getting ready for the national anthem and starting lineups.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, welcome to the X Center, home of the Red Bank Catholic Casey's. Tonight, the Casey's square off against Freehold Boro. And now for tonight's starting lineups. First, for Freehold Boro, number 0, Joe Heaney. Number 1, J.J. Renato. Number 3, Casey Cassone. Number 5, Mike Bush. And number 22, Max Girandola. And now the starting lineup for your Red Bank Catholic Casey's. Number 1, Ryan Saxton. Number 3, Gavin Biazzi. Number 10, James Ankowski. Number 13, Ryder Corsiari. And number 23, Tyler Hager. And now, ladies and gentlemen, will you please rise if you're able to remove your hats as we honor America here at Red Bank with the playing of our national anthem.
All right, tonight's officials, Chris Rizzo, John O'Brien, and Ramon Palmer.
A little late here going with the senior night, a little primetime game, baby.
Yes.
It's always bittersweet, you know. It's just, you know, it's coming to an end, and it goes by so quick. So you just got to soak it up as much as you can, and it's always a nice little ceremony to see the parents that, you know, have done all the driving and taking them to the practices and the games and all, and it's coming to an end unless they're going to go play on in college.
Yeah, most, obviously, high schoolers, you know, play the next level, whether it's Division I, II, or III.
No doubt. But RBC, I tell you, I mean, obviously they're going to be graduating 2 key seniors, but they got a lot to look forward to the next few years here for sure.
Yep. Renato and Hager to jump it up, and tips one by the Caseys, 3-pointer by Hankowski. Boy, quick start for them, huh?
I mean, that can't happen. Great job by Hankowski. He's averaging over 4 threes a game, and like I said, he burned him with 6 last time, and he comes right out of the gate and gets another one.
Cush, the main guy for Freehold, off the glass, no good, and a rebound for Hager. Up ahead to Hankowski, gives off. 3-pointer on the way, no good. And a nice rebound for Girandiola. Screen, nope. Cush doesn't go with it. Freehold in white, blue numbers, and RBC in green with gold numbers. Cush has to give it up, and he does to Girandola.
So far, very methodical by Boro, slowing the game down.
Cush gives off. Back out to Cush as Renato couldn't do anything with it. 3 on the way is good by Max Girandola. Up ahead. Reverse layup, no good.
Last possession, they double-teamed Cush, and he made the right play. And Girandola knocked down to 3.
Three-pointer Cush, no good. Rebound Biasi. Up ahead. Hankowski underneath the basket lays it in.
Wow, you talk about run and gun by the RBC Caseys. I mean, they're using no time at all on the offense, and Freehold's got to get back on D. I mean, that's just, you know, you got to just pick up the effort and make sure you don't give out that easy deuce like that.
Nope, stolen. Corsiari lays it in. Ryder Corsiari. So 7-3 for the Caseys.
Yeah, they're coming out fast and furious right now. Burrow's going to have to match that for sure.
Cush has to go track it down. A little errant pass there by Haney. Cush foul line jumper, got it. His first 2.
Beautiful pull-up jumper.
3-pointer, no good by Hankowski. Cush with the rebound. Cush lays it in. 7-7.
Wide open here in the first quarter, and I'll tell you what, Freehold Boro's going to have to live and die with these 3-pointers.
Nice driving layup by Saxton.
Right now, no resistance by the Colonials here.
There was Olay there. For
Yeah. I mean, this is like ABA style, run and gun, baby.
Yep. Nope, got a foul. See, they called it on. It's on Hankowski.
James Hankowski, first personal, first team foul.
As we mentioned, I was curious to see what they're going to do with Cush here, if they're going to do a little boxing one or some type of aggressive D. Right now, it looks like a few different players are taking their shots at him.
Nope. Travel? Yes. Also, keep an eye on RBC. They did play last night, so we'll see if the sea legs are still there.
Yeah, we'll see what Schmelz does. Coach Schmelz, if he will go to the bench a little early. I see Biasi here huffing and puffing, so yeah, you're right.
The snow's played havoc on everybody this week.
Yeah, without a doubt. And here comes Boro in the 2-3, but they could finally set up their defense almost 4 minutes into the first quarter.
Swinging around, three-pointer on the way is good there, near side for Hankowski.
You know, zone is very dangerous against RBC. They're going to knock down some threes, but right now they're going to stay with it, and they're living and dying with these made threes right now.
Hankowski's got 8.
You figured you'd have a bullseye on him, right? He had 6 threes against them last time. And
Up
8 in the last game against Randy.
And travel. So big turnover by the Colonials.
I almost want to call them the Colonels because I think, you know, I think there's a couple of nicknames like that out there where it's, you know, sometimes hard to decipher.
Austin P, I think they're the Colonels.
There you go. I knew there was one out there. I'm thinking of college team, but bailed me out there. Thank you.
Three-pointer, Hankowski got it again. Oh,
Well,
man.
he is setting up for a night, huh?
I would say so. 11 points already out of the 15. Nope, tried to get underneath to Haney, but it was stolen. Hager dunks it home. It's 17-7 now.
Tyler Hager, welcome to the ball game. What a throwdown that was.
Rocked the rim on that. Missed near side there by Haney. Biasi for 3. Missed it. Rebound, Renato. 3 minutes to go. First quarter. Oh, losing the ball was Kush. 3-on-1. Biasi. Hankowski. Easy layup.
Yeah, right now, Burrow's got to be careful. They're getting run out of the building right now, and they got to shore up that defense, that's for sure.
So a timeout called by Andrew Guy. His first season at Freehold Boro.
Yeah, and they started off pretty hot. If you looked at their first first 7 games, they started out 5-2. They've obviously been struggling getting into the meat of the schedule. They're 1-8 in their last 9. So coming in here trying to knock off the number 3 team in the shore, they're going to have to ramp up that defense and stop turning the ball over as well and get some shots here. So right now, this is dire straits. This is something you want to get a hold of right now.
And 2 years ago, they won their section. I was at Monroe. I did that game, and they beat Mainland. I think they beat them by 5. So they're 2 years off a sectional title, so they're sort of rebuilding right now.
Yeah, they had that 3-4-headed monster that they, Tassie and the boys, they just dominated. What a run that was.
Feed inside. And laid in there by Haney.
Coach Guy's got to feel good about that. A little timeout and get an easy bucket.
Yep. The way he drew it up.
Yeah.
Near side, Hankowski again. He got it again.
I mean, at some point you got to do something here to get your hand or get, face guard him or do something.
4th three-pointer, by the way.
Which is what he averages in the game, but you just don't want it in the first quarter here.
Yes. Stolen. Corsiari lays it in.
Well, Hankowski, I mean, he's been red hot lately. Senior night, he's really celebrating tonight, that's for sure. I have him down for 16 points, Dean.
Yes, that is correct. He's got 2 field goals, or the 2-pointers, I should say, and then the 4 3-pointers.
Yeah, he doesn't want to bother with that. Just give me that corner 3.
Yep.
Yeah, they should be really ramping up and getting physical with him, do something.
Nice miss there by Castronova. Nice backdoor cut there. Just didn't finish. Swung back out. Nice tap pass. Hankowski. Well, he missed.
He wasn't in the corner.
That's right. He was straight on. Easiest shot. No
Easiest
wonder.
shot in the game. He's like, wait a minute. He had to think about it.
High pass. Kush. No, actually, that's not Kush. That's Kagan who puts it in. Dylan Kagan.
Love it. I was watching the Kings the other night with DeRozan, that little fadeaway baby jumper, and that looked just like it. I like a little pressure here. I like it.
Drive and layup there by Saxton.
Got to stop the ball.
Yeah, notice that with Freehold tonight. They're not stopping the ball.
No, they're just letting him go. And one thing you look at, I'll let you get the foul call.
I think it'll be on Ryan Saxton. Yep.
You know, one of the things, especially when I coach travel ball, if you come out of a quarter and there's no fouls, that you committed no fouls, that means you're providing no resistance. You're not even reaching in. You're not even banging into someone. I mean, that is, you know, some poor defense. And look at this. You look up, it's 26 points already. So you got to get tough. You got to get physical and just take some pride.
Steele, Corsiari lays in it. They could have had an and one on that as well. Looked like he grabbed his jersey there.
And that's like the third steal at half court with an easy layup going the other way.
In the lane, fed underneath, can't be handled. Up. Foul. Oh, no, stepped on the line.
On top of the poor defense now, that's the sixth turnover on offense, so nothing's going their way right now.
15 seconds to go in the quarter. Oh. Foul off the ball. Or no, I guess he stepped out. So turnover.
No, I think they called a foul, yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right. 34. I don't have 34.
Neither do I.
I got to check that.
They pulled one on us, huh? Didn't they?
Yeah, they did. I'm going to have to look that up. Might have to find out in between quarters there, Greg.
Yes, sir.
Drive and ran out of time. So we've reached the end of the first quarter. A very good first quarter for the Casey's as they lead it over Freehold by a score of 28-11. We'll be back with the second quarter. Right after this, you're watching Lighthouse Sports on the Garden State Athletic Network. Somehow I wound up with 30 there. It should not have been 30, 28. So 28-11 as we start this second quarter.
Well, the way things are going, it may just happen in a steal and a layup.
Yes.
I'm sure Coach Guy was none too happy with that defensive performance right there. As I mentioned, you got to get physical. You got to do everything different than you did right there. And one of the things is you got to start guarding Hankowski. He's killing you this series, this two-game series. So let's see how they change things up.
Tascone loses it. Taken there by Corsiari. Missed it. Had his own board. Actually, it's on the floor now. Out of bounds will stay with the Casey's.
According to NewJersey.com, Corsiari has 24 steals coming in. I think that might be his fourth one of the half. So he's getting after it today.
Underneath, nice block though, as it went to Saxton. Corsiari misses and a rebound for Haney. And we got a foul. Corsiari picked up the foul.
But that's how it starts. You know, you get a block that looked like a gimme layup. Haney gets the block, gets the rebound, gets fouled, and that's how you spur things on. That's how you get going here on your defensive side of the ball. So nice job by the senior, Joseph Haney.
Tush has to give off. Nope. Tipped. Bailey steals it. 1-on-2, holds it back. Corsiari back out. Saxton gives off. Three-pointer, good by Ryder Corsiari. He's got 9. So it's a 20-point lead.
Yeah, here comes some more reinforcements. Three more Casey's coming off the bench, and Coach Guy is trying to answer with his own substitution here, but I'm not sure what you can do right now except face guard.
Haney gives off to Kush, who's been held to 4 points so far. Puts it up, missed it. Haney with the rebound. Got a foul, I believe. I think they're calling on Bailey. Yep.
Yeah, so Mike Kush, obviously the leading scorer. He knows he's got to come through, and it looks like he's pressing a little bit, forcing it a little bit. I'd like to see them maybe get a little ball screen, have him come off that or something like that. And RBC's doing a smart thing. They're sending different defenders out on each possession, so mixing it up.
Drive. Oh. Haney has to get it back out. Knocked out of bounds there by Biasi.
Good team defense. Yeah, good team defense by RBC. 3 guys collapsing into paint. Kick out, and Biasi was able to get his hands on it, deflect it out of bounds.
Kush into the lane, gets double team, puts it up, missed, tipped around, and the Colonials come out with it. Little jumper in the lane, good by Girandola.
That's the energy you need. You got to fight to get the rebound, fill the lane, knock down a little baby jumper.
I think that was Shaffrey that kept it alive. Tip, but recovered by Hager. Biasi gives off. Borson puts it up, missed it. And a rebound for Shaffrey. Haney's open. But he gives off to Shaffrey, tipped out of bounds, stays with the Colonials.
Watching the matchups with Kush, like I said, Corsiari's been on him, Biasi. Now they got the 6'2" sophomore Escher Cummins on him. So they're just making Kush work a lot to get his looks.
And a miss from the outside by Kush. I'm going to have to correct myself in a minute, Greg.
Uh-oh.
Three-pointer on the way by Tyler Hager. And it makes it 34-13. I originally said Austin Peay's the Colonels. It's Eastern Kentucky that's the Colonels. Austin Peay's the Governors.
Oh, so you
Yes.
would have got me on trivia either way.
Yes.
So
So that's my correction.
I love it.
I had to remember. I'm like, wait a minute. I think
love
I
it.
got that wrong.
You were sitting there in a haze trying to figure out what was going on.
Yes.
Like,
Oh, deep three, no good there by Girandola.
I got to go back to the previous possession with Hager, the 6'7" junior. He throws the slam dunk, ferocious, then knocks down a 3.
Biasi missed it.
Biasi trying to get in on the party here.
Yep. Three-pointer, no good, way off the mark there by Girandola. Up ahead to Hager, who's all alone, and slams it home.
Yeah, they're just running out. Even the big guys running out on a missed shot.
And now timeout for Freehold Boro. And that's their second one as they trail 36-13. Coming in, the question mark for, obviously, RBC was getting back up for this game. They're at home, and they've answered the bell.
Yeah, I would say so. The senior James Hankowski just drilling 3 after 3 in the corner and really got them going. Matter of fact, seconds into the game, gave them that lead, and like you said, they haven't looked back since.
And Coach Guy just going to try to find some answers for his Colonials, and only 2 points in his Girandola, who got the 2.
It's got to start by just looking yourself in the mirror and showing some heart and pride. I mean, right now, even on that, the ball bounced on the outlet pass to Hager. They pretty much jogged back, being quite honest, and they just let Hager take the dunk, and I think that's what spurred on the timeout. Listen, doesn't matter what the scoreboard is. You're out here playing varsity basketball. You got to give effort up and down the court. Otherwise, he goes and gets the next guy down the bench, and that gives them an opportunity to get some more playing time. So let's see what they do here.
Brito with it. He's checked in the game for Freehold Boro. Go to Brito again. Ooh, dribbled right into a double team, but he held on to it. Fake by Haney, puts it up, puts it in. Joseph Haney with 4 now.
Nice job by Haney. Defender came at him, a little pump fake to the basket.
Feed inside, back out though. Biasi.
Boro back to that 2-3. I understand they probably think matchup-wise.
Biasi misses.
You know, matchup-wise, they probably think like, oh, you know, we can't match up with them. But that zone is deadly for a three-point shooting team like RBC Casey's. And it's funny, Biasi, he's missed a couple of threes here, and he's been our 2-time player of the game. And he's got a lot of work to do. He wants to do a little three-peat with us.
Well, right now it's looking like Hankowski. I know it's only first half. But
yeah. But we've gotten used to having Biasi here with us after the game, and that's what makes RBC just that good of a basketball team. I mean, they've had ebbs and flows within their season as far as wins and losses lately. But I tell you what, the players on the team, there's a lot of depth here, and they can really go get it depending on the matchups. And right now it's Hankowski's game, and like I said, they got a lot of different guys that could do it for him.
a little floater, no good there by Castronova. Saxton comes out with it. Biasi gives out. Hankowski does not take the 3. Saxton gives off 3-pointer there by Hager's good.
That is a beautiful jump shot by Hager.
So Hager's got 10.
He comes in with 9 3-pointers. It adds 2 more to that.
Haney stuck in the lane, gets it tipped, goes out of bounds, stays with Freehold Boro.
You know, Freehold Boro's like, all right, we'll go to the 2-3, pack it in. We don't have to worry about Hager knocking down threes. And lo and behold, there he is. He's knocking down threes. And they are a ferocious team from the three-point line.
Nice give and go. Off the glass, no good there for Shaffrey. Oh, I'm sorry, that was Girandola. 3, Biasi missed it. But you're right, nobody's on him.
No. It's just very soft right now.
Cross court, Biasi again. Missed that one.
He is not shy right now.
Kagan gets the board. Thought about a 3. Castronova didn't take it. Oh, he's zigged when he should have zagged.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Turnovers are piling up. I believe that's their 10th of the game, so nothing really going right. Interesting enough, Mike Cush has been on the bench for the I've been watching trip after trip here and just kind of curious what that's all about. Obviously, you know, their biggest player, he scored 28 the last time against RBC, scores about 20 a game, and if they're going to have any shot at this, he's got to be in there doing his thing. I know he's not shooting great tonight, but you got to, you know, shoot or shoot.
Nope, deflected out of bounds. It will stay with the Caseys. Traveling as Saxton shuffled his feet before he dribbled.
You know, you were saying like the deflection, they haven't done much of that. Nothing really, not a lot of resistance. But I forget, I think it was either, I'm pretty sure it was a college team, right? They had the all those little, the diving for the loose ball, the deflections, those offensive rebounds, those little stats that kind of get lost that, you know, if you want to add those things up, it usually leads to a win.
Tried to backdoor to Castronova, but it was stolen. Hankowski with it. 3-pointer, good by Ryder Corsiari. So it's 42-15.
I like the PA announcer, Corsiari.
Yeah, a little Italian flavor to it.
Yeah, there you go.
Backdoor and a layup. Oh, no good. Good play, Shaffrey. I think going to count it because they rocked the backboard.
There you go.
Yep, so give Shaffrey the 2 points. And it makes it 42-17. And it would have been no good.
Correct.
But you can't slap the backboard.
Yeah, most of the time, if you watch enough NBA games, a lot of times when they have those goaltending, it's like it's not even close. But It's one of those things. But
I've seen a
they've
lot of those this year.
Yeah, it's crazy. It really has been. But Boro has that play down. They've missed a few layups where they got rewarded there with the goaltend, but
Three-pointer Hager, no good. Saxon tried to get the board, went through his hands, though. Less than up, stolen. Corsiari lays it in.
wow. Corsiari also having a tremendous first half.
Three-pointer, no good. Rebound, Biasi. Up ahead, got through the hands. Right to Saxton as Castronova couldn't get it.
Turning into a scrimmage.
5 seconds. Pass it off, three-pointer, way off the mark, and that will end the first half. I mean, if that went in, that would have been like the perfect first half for RBC.
Really would have been.
So we've reached the end of the first half with the score, Red Bank Catholic 46 and Freehold Boro 17. We'll take a quick timeout, and we'll be back with halftime activities right after this. You're watching Lighthouse Sports on the Garden State Athletic Network. All right, we're back. We're at halftime, and it's been all Casey's. They lead by 29, 46, 17, and we'll run down the scores for each team. For Freehold Boro, Joseph Haney had 4, Dylan Kagan had 2, Michael Cush had 4. That's the main reason why they're down. Max Girandola has 5, and Ryan Shaffrey has 2. As for RBC, Ryan Saxton with 6. James Hankowski on senior night leads with 16. Ryder Corsiari has 14, and Tyler Hager has 10. And really, they came out shooting RBC and really haven't stopped offensively.
They really haven't. And looking at the scorebook, only 4 scorers for RBC, but unfortunately that's totaling up to 46 points. They average 8 3-pointers a game, and they're already at their average. So Freehold Boro's really got to, I don't know what type of temperament first-year coach Andrew Guy is, but that may be one of those things where you're throwing some chairs or some expletives are out there, because right now you got to look at yourself and say, we don't have one foul. Like, we're not running into somebody. We're not reaching into someone. So they've got to change their whole mentality right now to do anything. And let me tell you, the score doesn't matter. You have to then play with, again, heart, pride, effort. It doesn't matter. You just got to represent Freehold Boro right now and do a heck of a lot better job than they're doing for Coach Guy.
All right, we'll look ahead at, because in next week or so we got some important races. Tomorrow we'll have the girls' game, St. John Vianney and Manasquan. Those are 2 of the best girls programs, not only in the shore but in the state.
Perennially, pretty much every year they're going to be right there, top 5.
Yes. And then Saturday's the makeup game. That'll be Jackson Township at Donovan Catholic. That's 1 o'clock on Saturday. It was supposed to be played Monday, so that'll be Saturday. And then Monday, we have Freehold Township at Wall Township. Unfortunately, you'll be away.
I will be. A little bit warmer for me. I'm going to be down in Texas for a sales meeting. But I'll be looking forward to seeing that game and how that plays out.
Yes. And then on next Thursday, we have Colts Neck coming in against RBC, and that might be for the B North title.
Yeah, and not seeing Colts Neck yet. They're going to have their work cut out. I mean, we've seen the RBC Casey's a few times this year, and they have earned every bit of that number 3 ranking. They can really light it up.
And then next Friday, if we get the okay, it'll be maybe for the Class A South title. Jackson Township will be hosting Central Regional, so that might be for the A South title next Friday night. And that's within the next week, so we got some important games in the next week or so.
Yeah, it's you're going through the gauntlet, man. Every game is very, very important, especially when it's such a short season like this, and everyone's racing to get the best seedings for the Shore Conference tournament, also your state tournament. So a lot of big games coming up, and it'll be exciting to see how it plays out.
All right, we'll take another break and be back with the start of the second half. You're watching Lighthouse Sports on the Garden State Athletic Network. All right, we're back here at the X Center on the campus of Red Bank Catholic High School. Dean Perry along with Greg Cardone. Looks like we're going to get ready to start the second half, and we'll see. Freehold Boro comes out with some more intensity here in the second half.
Yeah, without a doubt. Sometimes it's going to go either way. Either the coach is going to stay in there for the full 10 minutes or he's going to say his words, and they're going to come out right away. And that's kind of what happened. They were out here at about 5 minutes left, and like you mentioned, it's all about what's inside their head and their heart. And just, I think the first possession, I think I'm going to just bang into one of the RBC Caseys just to say, hey, we're still here. And, again, try to, 30-point or 29-point deficit. I don't know how you eat into it.
That's amazing. No team fouls.
Yeah.
That is shocking. 4 in the whole game, by the way.
It's just nuts. It's just like an up-and-down scrimmage almost.
Yeah.
And one of the
NBA All-Star game.
Yeah, yeah, you're right. One of the things I can see happen is Mike Cush get back into it here.
Yeah.
I feel like he didn't get a lot of looks, not a lot of good looks. And, I mean, he is their leading scorer. He is their go-to guy. I mean, he's only been held under double digits 3 times this year with a low of 7. So he has 4 coming into the second half. Let's see if we get any explosion from him and give them some spark there. But it has to start on the defensive side to even have any chance of feeling good about yourself leaving this RBC gymnasium.
RBC to start possession here in the third quarter. Backdoor, but blocked there by Haney, and draws a foul. I think that's going to be on Saxton. Let's see. Yep.
Good start by Boro. Haney read the back door, and he's the one guy I can kind of point to that's kind of had some effort here a little bit. Hitting the boards. He had a block shot, a couple of buckets. Had that turnover there, so good for Joe Haney, that's for sure.
Trap there was Cascone. Ball sort of hung there and had to go get it. That was Girandola. Cush has to give it up.
Biasi back on Cush. Mainly seeing 3 defenders.
Cush gets a step, missed it. Put back, put in there by Renato.
Cush got to the rim easily.
Biasi gives off to Hager. Oh, alley-oop. Put in there by Hager. Oh, my goodness.
Gorgeous feed and finish. Third dunk of the game for Hager.
Traveling. Called on Haney.
Tough call right there.
Oh, wow. Well, you can see that back screen set there.
I mean, Hager filling it up as well. A couple of 3-pointers and 3 dunks. That's not a bad game.
He's got 12. Oop, lazy pass. Stolen, and the easy layup by Joseph Haney.
His name is there again. That looked like RBC, what they did. They kept stealing the ball at half court and going the distance for the layup.
Yeah, the pass didn't have crispness on that. Oh, 3-pointer, no good there by Hankowski. Goes out of bounds. It goes to the Colonials.
At least that 3-pointer is much deeper, and there was a hand in the face, so a little bit of change already for the Boro team. Let's see if they can get Cush going here in this set.
Out of bounds, and it goes back to RBC on the turnover.
14 turnovers.
Yeah, that's not going to win too many basketball games doing that.
Not at all.
And a driving layup by Corsiari is good, and he gets the foul.
That was a shock.
Yeah.
I was already looking the other way.
Cascone picked up the foul, and Freehold Boro finally fouls, and it's going to be a 3-point opportunity.
Yeah, the worst kind of foul you can have,
Yes.
right? You're going to pick up your first foul in the second half and for the entire game, and at least with the old-fashioned 3-point play.
So he's got 17. He's actually the leading scorer now. Three-pointer. Oh, nothing but net for Girondola. So he gets a 3.
Yeah, he started the scoring for Boro with the three-pointer in the first half and knocks down another.
Biasi lays it in on the drive.
That's his first bucket.
Kush. Back iron. A foul off the ball. Unless they hit the back.
Yeah, going back to Max Girondola, the other senior with Kush there,
Mm-hmm.
averaging a little over 8 a game, but he is second on the team with the three-pointers. That's now 23 on the year, so having a nice solid season to add with Kush.
Drive and a foul.
They're piling up now.
Yeah. Kush.
Down Mike Kush. First personal.
Yeah, I don't know if we'll see another game like that where the first half is just
Yeah.
no fouls.
Gonna finally get into Hankowski. On the floor. Saxton retrieves it. He's got a foul, I believe. 22. That's Girondola. That's his first.
Yeah, the effort's definitely picked up. You could tell, RBC's got to work a lot harder to get their looks, and, obviously they picked up a third foul here, so they changed up their mindset a little bit here, and the scoring is also picked up for the Boro, so they're right now staying even with them.
Back out. Biasi takes the 3, swirls out of there, bounces out. Renato with the rebound. Kush drives, missed it. Biasi up ahead to Corsiari. I think he traveled. Yes, he did. Shuffled his feet.
Kush got to the rim again, and then there's the big 6'7" Tyler Hager, and there's not much you can do unless you do a little jump stop and slam into him. And that was going to end up that way, unfortunately. But I like what Boro did there. They didn't just give up like they were giving up a lot of layups last first half, and now they finally got back. Oh,
nope, stolen. Biasi will lay it in.
it's incredible how many times that's happened in this game. I mean, Dean, that's got to be 5-6 times at half court.
Yep, another steal.
Wait.
Corsiari lays it in.
Just incredible, really is. I mean, I think it might be 7 times.
Throw out that mid-court strike,
Yeah.
too.
It's incredible.
3, top blocked. So Castronova gets it blocked up ahead. Hankowski for 3. Got it. And so Boro does call timeout, and they'll have 2 left. They had a nice little spurt in there, but it's been an onslaught of turnovers and now a 3.
Yeah, incredible. I actually looked down and go, oh, it's 7-7 in the third, and look up, steal layup.
Yep.
Another Hankowski 3, and yeah, the doors are caving in on Freehold Boro right now.
Yes. Little break. We'll take a look at some of the other races in A South since we're going to be going down the stretch. Wall leads at 7-0 with Howell and Middletown South at 5-2. CBA with a 2.5 game lead on Manasquan as they're 7-0, but they've struggled a little bit lately, CBA.
Yeah.
Even though they've been winning. 7-0, Manasquan 4-2. And actually Rumson's taking a little hit too.
Yeah, we talked about it, the gauntlet of games, right? It's just hard to stay up. You were saying, hey, is RBC going to come in, up for this game? They're going to be a little sloppy. No, they've righted the ship for sure. Like, that's the deal, man. He's like, you're going through these games one after another. Going back to the A Central Division, I mean, those teams, they're going at it. And incredibly, Wall is still undefeated.
Yeah, the only undefeated team in the Shore Conference, 14-0.
They have had some season, and that senior team is looking to do some big things here in February and March, that's for sure.
All right, so.
And Lighthouse is going to see them on Monday night, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. And Freehold Township is going to try for a third time they're going to be playing them to see if they can knock them off just once.
Haney gives up, intercepted. Biasi Draws the foul. Boy, that was a hard foul. And, of course, A-South, we talked about it earlier. Jackson and Central both 4-1. So next Friday night could be for the whole marbles.
Yeah.
I'll tell you who's having a great year is Point Beach.
Yes.
15-3.
They really are. They've come out of kind of, I don't want to say they come out of nowhere, but I mean, it's
They've
just
had a
one
few
of the,
good seasons
yes,
back
of course,
in the day.
yeah.
Rattles in. Or was it Farrell that was their big player?
You beat me to it.
Okay.
What a point guard he was.
Yeah.
Wow.
Matt Farrell, was it?
Yeah, and he ended up playing at Notre Dame,
Notre
correct?
Dame,
yes. I remember watching him on TV.
Yeah.
And you root for the local guy, you know. It's just incredible to think about coming out of Point Beach and be a main player for Notre Dame Fighting Irish.
Give off to Brito. Yep. There's a nice, easy call to make there. It was a reaching foul.
Yeah, I'm looking again, and Cush again is not on the court, and I guess the score can, dictate that. But you'd like to have him get him going a little bit here, but he's not on the court.
Biasi almost ripped that ball out. Gets to Haney. Haney double teamed in the corner, dribbles out of it, puts it up, blocked. He took too long. That was his problem. Biasi has it. Lays it up, lays it in. Biasi has had a nice quarter.
Yeah, we talked about him not being the 3P for the star of the game, but he's making his run.
3-pointer, no good. Man, I got a frog there.
Yeah, there you go.
Saxton with the rebound.
You never know what's going to show up, right?
Yeah, in the wintertime, shot, go. 3-pointer Hankowski.
I mean, he has one of the sweetest jump shots here in the Shore. What a game for him on senior night.
He's got 19, I believe. I guess he'll be our player of the game. It's senior night, so. I'm sorry, he's got 22. My bad.
Yeah.
I looked at Corsiari. He's got 19.
You're going early with the player of the game,
Yeah,
huh?
I think we're to that point.
And now we got the running clock going.
Oh, shoot. I didn't realize that.
Yep. Well,
Past 30 points, is it? Well, past 40, actually. Yeah.
jeez.
Up in the backcourt. Hankowski goes out of bounds. Yep, clock's going to run. So really my clock on here is about 30 seconds off, not realizing the clock was running.
Yep. It's not very common that it happens like that.
No, we're used to it for football.
Yeah. Right, you get a little slower, scoring, if you will.
Yeah, 33 points in the second half, then they started. 33-point lead. 15 seconds, dump inside, back out to Hankowski. He says, why not? Swirls out of there. Offensive board put in there by Asher Cummins. So it's 69-24. 3-pointer off the mark. And that will do it here at the end of 3. It's now 69 for RBC and 24 for Freehold Boro. And with that, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back. You're watching Lighthouse Sports on the Garden State Athletic Network. All right, getting ready to start the fourth quarter. Dean Perry along with Greg Cardone. It's been all Casey's.
Yeah, we mentioned how Burrow was hanging tough coming out of the locker room there, and it was like 7-7, and, not that they were going to come back and win the ball game, but they were,
Tipped out of bounds.
playing with that
Yeah.
heart and pride that we talked about, and then wham, 16-0 run by the Caseys to finish the quarter. Oh, look what Coach Smells did. Hankowski and Saxton, the two seniors, coming out as he's going to the reserves, and nice little hand for the two seniors.
I think unlike the Ranny game, he's okay now.
Yeah, that was a heated, spirited game,
Yes.
I think everyone enjoys those more than any blowouts,
Yeah, when we were here the first time, it was looking good, and it got a little dicey for him.
Yes.
Three-pointer on the way is good, near side by Ryan Bailey.
And Bailey, if I'm not mistaken, ripped off about 3 3-pointers against Randy.
Oh, nice driving layup for Cush. And finally breaks the streak.
Yeah. 19-0 run on top of this big, big lead.
Out of bounds. I was about to stop the clock, but I don't have to.
Yeah, there you go.
I got to get it sped up a little bit here. There we go.
Now, these are tough games to play in, especially like a Cush as a senior, and even the coaches. It's just tough. You got to still stay engaged,
Cush shot off the mark there. And taken there by Borison.
They made him work for his 6 points, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Drive, drawing the foul there was Candela. That was on Cush. I guess we can talk about what the NJSIAA did. I guess they got out of committee. The shot clock.
Yeah, I think we mentioned it in one of our games a few weeks back, and that they were going to start, looking into it and taking a vote and all that. And what a great thing that would be. I mean, that would just I don't know, tighten up the game and just be great.
And plus, other states are doing it.
Correct. I think.
So when you get to these interstate games, you've played with it.
Sure.
Three-pointer there by Ryan Bailey, another one.
Wow, smooth, silky shot by the 6'3" sophomore. Beautiful stroke. Yeah, I definitely want that shot clock. I think it'll be great for the Jersey Shore.
And layup no good. Burlew had it. And it comes out to Cummins.
Crazy, Dean. RBC has 12 3-pointers tonight. They had 16 the last time they played Boro.
Cush draws the foul and one.
Mike Cush obviously has struggled this evening, but you could tell he's got a lot of skill. He's got a nice shot. He just hasn't, knocked down his 3-pointer, but he's getting to the rack and
missed that one. But what do we have? Lane violation? Or
Yeah.
I think he came in too fast.
I think he did. He jumped in. Looking back at his career, he's a senior. He as a freshman played just 4 games, but obviously he's been playing since sophomore year, and 542 points coming into this ball game. So he's had a nice career for Freehold Boro.
Yeah, getting back to the shot clock, that'll be voted on in May as Cummins gets the layup.
Yeah, and I can't imagine it. Who's actually voting on that, Dean?
I would assume whoever's on the basketball committee, 3-pointer by Cush.
Can't imagine it would be denied, right?
No, you got to get into modern times now.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of pressure from just everyone around.
3-pointer, good there by Borison.
Why not?
50-point lead again.
They jumped off the bench there when Borison hit that 3.
On the floor, got a steal and a foul now. I think Cush will get called. Yep.
Now, you never know with NewJersey.com, but they have a dash under his 3-point makes for the year. Could that be his first?
Could be.
Could be. Maybe we'll have to find out by the RBC crack statisticians here.
Feed tipped. Borson had it. Good in the foul for Cummins.
Get a little look into the future for RBC here with the bunch of these sophomores running around.
Foul on Franco Castaneda. First personal 13 foul.
Good for Cummins there as he finishes it off. Up. Almost got an and one there from Castronova.
Foul on Ryan Bailey. Second personal.
Bailey picked up the foul.
As Marv Albert once said, we are in an extensive garbage time.
Yeah, we don't get too many of these.
we don't, and it's it's tough for everyone. I think it's one of those things. It's but especially you feel for the kids on Boro and the coaches, of course. You put a lot of work into it. You put a game plan out, and you're sitting there and just want to see if you can compete with this team. I mean, they are number 3 in the Shore, and they're gonna do some damage in the Shore Conference tournament, and you just want to measure up with them.
Yeah, they played CBA tough in the regular season. The putback is good. Well, I got to find out who 21 is now.
Well, now you know why they erupted, because we don't have it in our book.
Yep, I got to find out who 21 is.
But that could be his first bucket of the year.
It could be. Shot by Chen is no good. Three. No good there by Borison.
Borison trying to add to the 13 threes that RBC already has.
Got a foul.
He had one himself. He's like, I'm going to just keep stroking this.
Yeah.
Second personal 13 foul.
He was feeling good.
Yep. Inbound. Chen, he'll take the three. Missed it. And coming out with his Candela. Under a minute to go. We got 45 seconds now. Feet inside. And got the foul. Jake Dolan is 21.
Well, let me look at my stat sheet here, and he's a freshman.
There you go.
Looks like he's in his 4th game. That probably was his first bucket, so congratulations if it is for Jake Dolan. There you go. We're getting the thumbs up from the RBC guys.
One out of 2.
Thank you.
8 seconds to go, and that's going to do it. So it should be 87-31 will be the final. All right. So an impressive performance. And we'll get our players of the game. I guess we want Hankowski and Corsiari.
Yeah, why not?
All right, so we got Greg can go do that
Yep.
while I take care of the controls here. We'll take a quick break and be back. You're watching Lighthouse Sports on the Garden State Athletic Network. All right, we're back. We're just going to wait for our players of the game. I'll run down the scoring first. So for Freehold, Joseph Haney had 6. J.J. Renato had 2. Dylan Kagan had 2. Michael Cush had 11. Max Girandola had 8. And Ryan Shaffrey had 2. For RBC, Asher Cummins had 7. Ryan Saxton, 6. Gavin Biasi, 8. James Hankowski, 22. Ryder Corsiari had 19. Evan Borson had 3. Tyler Hager had 12. Matthias Candela had 1. Ryan Bailey had 6. And Jake Dolan, 3 points coming in for his first basket of the year.
I love it. The freshman getting his first points as a varsity player, and the bench erupted, which is nice to see. And everyone contributed to this huge bounce-back win for the RBC Casey's.
So Freehold will drop to 6-11, 1-7 in B North, and RBC will improve to 13-5 and 6-2 in B North. And it's very important they win this game because, you know, I hate to say they're bottom feeders, or Freehold Boro, Middletown North. You got to win those games.
You do. If you're going to be one of those elite teams in the Shore, these are games you you kind of get right, and they did. And I mean, it started right off the bat with Hankowski knocking down those threes in the corner, and wow. And I believe here he comes out to meet with us. So we're excited to talk to the two-game player of the games.
Okay. You can go last since you're the senior. So here we go. So Ryder Corsiari, one of our players of the game. And congratulations on the win. And I guess you guys wanted to get that bad taste out of your mouth from yesterday.
Yeah, we were just looking to bounce back.
Yeah, so talk about your steals tonight. I mean, my God, it was like bang. Every play was like a steal at half court and layup. What was the plan there?
Well, I just know that I have to pressure the ball handler every game, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes for my team to win. So if I have to play defense, if I have to get 5 steals, 10 assists, 0 points, it doesn't matter for me. I just got to do what I got to do to win.
Yeah, and talk about on the other side, Borough. The last time you guys played them, it was close at halftime. This game, it seems like you guys just took off, and stopping Mike Cush. Obviously, he is a heck of a ball player, and you guys are throwing different guys on him, including yourself. Talk about that game plan coming in with that.
Yeah, so we knew that Mike was a great player, so that we just knew that we had to come out the game and just give it effort, show him a hand off every screen, chase him off every screen, and just get it done.
Excellent.
All right, that's it for me.
Yeah, great game, Ryder, and thanks for joining us. Yeah, congratulations.
Finished with 19, by the way.
Yeah, good game.
All right,
let's get it to this guy over here.
Yeah.
Hey,
All
James,
right.
how you doing? Congratulations. You got Dean and Greg here. Talk about your shooting today. I mean, that was incredible, wasn't it?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you wanted to get off to that good start, especially from last night's game.
Yeah, that was tough last night. But
Yeah.
we bounced back.
Yeah, you have a nice stroke, man. It was really fun to watch. And talk about why were you so open in the corner like that? What was going on?
I mean, I don't even know if they scouted me.
Well,
But
I think they should have because you had 8 yesterday, I believe, and 6 against them last time. So
And 6 tonight.
Yeah, and so you're having a heck of a season. Talk about just being a senior and being part of this team and what your aspirations are with this team going into the Shore Conference tournaments and all that stuff.
Oh man, it's been great. I mean, these 4 years have been like the most fun I've had playing basketball, and I'm excited for the playoffs. I'm excited for what's to come in the future, but I want to play in college too. So
Yeah.
all that stuff is great, and I'm just excited.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it goes fast, but you're having a heck of a career and a heck of a season, and it's fun watching you guys shoot the way you guys shoot. I mean, you guys must do a lot of that in practice, huh? Yeah, it's good stuff. And I know they have the big game against Colts Neck, you were saying,
Yeah, we'll
right?
be here next week against Colts
yeah?
Neck, so,
Yeah, so
might be division title might be on the line next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to seeing you there. But congratulations on a great season so far, and keep it going. Congrats.
Thank
You
you.
got it.
Okay, so all right, congratulations to RBC, a big win. We'll preview tomorrow. We got girls basketball, 6:30 start from Manasquan as they host St. John Vianney, 2 of the best teams in the Shore Conference and the state as well.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that game for sure, and I'm sure it'll be a little bit closer.
Yes.
And how about Hankowski? He's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think they scouted
That
him.
was a great line. I have
It
to
really
admit.
was. Like, wait a minute, number 10 shooting from the corner? What are we doing here? But you still have to knock him down, and he did. So kudos to him and RBC tonight.
All right, so once again, the final score is Red Bank Catholic 87, Freehold Boro 31. For Rob Lamastra, who's on camera tonight, and Greg Cardone, I'm Dean Perry saying have yourselves a good night, everybody.